Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Brian here, and today we're going to be talking about my May 2017 playlist. Now, I did this for I think the month of April, I believe. However, this month it's going to be a little bit different because this time I have public playlists for you guys to listen to. I have a playlist available on Apple Music if you stream on Apple Music, and I also have a playlist available on Spotify. So I will have links to both playlists down in the description down below, so be sure to check out these playlists when you have the time to listen to them. The playlist contains 10 songs from 10 different artists, and the criteria for this playlist was each of these albums had to come out this year and within the month of, I'd say, maybe March through May. So they could be a little bit of older albums, however they had to come out this year, and it had to be new songs. So without further talking, let's get into our playlist. Rose Colored Boy off the brand new Paramore album, After Laughter. Now, this song is a very interesting song. It's one of the first songs on the album. I believe it's the first or second song, I'm not 100% sure, but it's one of the first ones off of the album, and I have become to really did enjoy this song. I definitely come back to it a lot more than I thought I would, and I love the meaning of the lyrics in this song. It talks about how there's different feelings and stuff and whatnot. I'm not very good at explaining music, so don't trust me with all this stuff. There could be other meanings, but let's first talk about the aesthetics of this album. My god, it is great. The Rose Colored Boy is definitely a song that you should definitely check out. Bad Behavior from The Maine. The Maine is a band that I recently did start checking out. I did start listening to them because I had a lot of suggestions to listen to them, and I gave them a listen, and I fell in love with their new album, Lovely Little Lonely, that came out, I believe, in April or May or something. I'm not 100% sure, but Bad Behavior is a standout track of this album. I love how it is very much an album that I can listen to and I get hooked instantly. I love how it is very a catchy song, and I love the lyricism to it. So definitely check out A Bad Behavior off the Maine's new album, Lovely Little Lonely. It's definitely an A+ listen. Do you really want to expect me to be listening to this album or this song? But I've got to say, this album is a fantastic album. Definitely don't give it the benefit of the doubt. Be sure to listen to it because Harry Styles has a really great voice, and the songs are nothing like One Direction, which is insane. He has grown up so much as a musician, and I definitely love the song Kiwi. I love everything off his self-titled debut album. It is just such a song, an album that just makes me so happy to listen to. So definitely do check out Kiwi off of Harry Styles' latest album. Neck Deep's new album, The Peace and the Panic, was an album that I was extremely hyped for. And then when I heard it, I was just like, this is going to be a fantastic album. Happy Judgment Day is the next song on this playlist, and let me just tell you that this song is classic Neck Deep mixed with some new stuff. It is such a fantastic album. It makes me so excited to hear the rest of it. Also, the peace and the panic elements are combined into these two tracks that they released on the same day. Yes, it's kind of frowned upon that musicians release two singles in one day. However, it is such a album that I am just so pumped to listen to. If I said that I was not disappointed with Last Young Renegade, All Time Low's new album, I would be extremely wrong, because I really was disappointed with this album. It was not what I would hoped it would be, but Nice to Know You is a song that goes back to their roots, and that's why it's one of my favorite songs off of the album and why it's on this playlist today. It gives me classic All Time Low vibes to it. It is definitely a song that fleshes out the rest of the album, and it gives it a much more taste for older fans as well as newer fans to listen to, but definitely I would say the rest of the album is almost nothing like this song. I really can't find any other songs that are similar to this one. So if you don't really like All Time Low's newest album, I say definitely listen to Nice to Know You again, and you may like it even more. When I first heard 6'8" off of Blink-182 California Deluxe Edition album, I was extremely shocked. I did not think that Blink-182 would make songs like this. It is definitely different from their other songs. However, 6-8, which is the tempo it is actually written in and played in, is a song that is kind of empowering, as well as just a song that has such great instrumentals to listen to that it definitely makes me love this song so much. So if you have not listened to Blink-182's new deluxe edition version of California, take a listen to it. You will definitely enjoy it. There's a lot of great songs off that album, and this is definitely one of my favorites, 6-8. I would put a Motionless in White song on this playlist, but Queen for Queen from Motionless in White's new album Graveyard Shift is just such a fantastic song. I love it. I love the lyricism to it. I love how it is telling people to not breathe in the chemicals, not breathe in what they read on the media. Make sure for them to put themselves first and up front. And if you want to be a queen or something like that, you have to be sure that you are not snobby or anything or something like that. I could be interpreting this album completely wrong, but I love Queen for Queen so much. I love the bass. I love the electronics to it. I just love it. It's just such an amazing song, and Motionless in White definitely did it again with this track. The song is very basic, but as it is, Hey Rachel from the OK album is such a song that is so addicting that you just cannot stop loving it. I know you may hear it too many times, but let me just say that it is an album that is definitely fantastic. I didn't really like All As It Is before this album. How when I did give it a listen, I was just like, these are really good. But man, I definitely do love OK, and I think a lot of fans also love it too. So if you haven't checked it out, be sure to check it out. Off of Creeper's debut album is a very acoustic song and very laid back, but it has such strong vocals from the lead vocalist. I don't remember his name off the top of my head. Please don't kill me, I'm still getting into them. But it's just a song that is so powerful and talks about how, his life is like, essentially. And it's just such an amazing song that I love it. Creeper is a band that I definitely think that many people need to start listening to. They are on a Warped Tour, of course. I'm definitely going to be seeing them if I go to Warped Tour this year. But I just love this album so much. It's just so amazing. Every time I listen to it, it makes me want to come back to listen to more songs. So Misery is a song to listen to if you're on the fence of liking Creeper. If you're on the fence of liking Creeper, you would definitely be able to leap over the fence with this. The last track I kind of just listened to on accident. I was on Spotify just browsing through songs, and I heard this song come up, and I was just like, I need to listen to Royal Blood and their newest album that came out. They're a very recent band. They had one album come out in 2014 and now they're having an album come out this year, and Lights Out is just such an amazing rock song. It is not much else besides from that, but we need more songs that are just strictly rock driven, guitar driven, drum driven, vocal driven, just strictly like that. No other things. It's just, Lights Out is just such an amazing song to listen to. I love it. I don't know why I love it so much, but I just do. Well, anyway, guys, that wraps up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to hit that button down below and subscribe. Also, follow me on all the social medias. Links are down in the description down below. And I shall see you guys in the next video.